Hello, I'm Darin Rowell, and today let's talk about politics. Now, I'm not talking about the type of politics that gets practiced in Washington or our state capitals. I'm talking about the politics that happen in our offices and our workplaces, etc. A few weeks ago, I was meeting with a younger executive who his comment to me was, "I'm so sick of the politics of this place, I'm getting ready to leave." I said, "Okay, great. Before you do that, walk me through exactly what you mean." And I listened to him, and as he paused, I said, "Let me give you a little different interpretation of what I just heard you describe." And what I heard and what I reflected back to him was really what he was calling politics was just the manifestation of the different points of view and the different priorities that other stakeholders in the organization had. It wasn't some Machiavellian type of sinister things that they were doing. It's that these people had different points of view than he did, and they had different priorities for what they were trying to accomplish in the organization. Now, political acuity is one word for a very important leadership skill, and it really gets down to the leader's ability, and when I say leader, I mean formal or informal, right? But it's an individual's ability to be able to really read this organization such that they understand what are the different priorities and what are the different points of view among the stakeholders, such that they can figure out how to build a coalition to effectively move initiatives through an organization. Okay, let me give you an example of what I'd like you to consider moving forward. Take an initiative that you're working on right now. Identify all the different stakeholders who are critical for getting this initiative executed and accomplished. For each of those stakeholder groups, understand where are they today in their understanding of the initiative, what you're trying to accomplish, what's their point of view about the initiative, and where does it fall relative to their other priorities. When you do that, start looking if there's natural groupings of these stakeholders. Once you then understand sort of the lay of the land, then start figuring out how you can reach out to each of these individuals or groups to maybe better inform them on your initiative, what you're trying to do, and then how can you start to build that collective support for this initiative. And even with those people who have a different set of priorities, a point of view that you can't reconcile, focus on demonstrating that understanding such that you can build a relationship for future initiatives that you can move through the organization. Again, think about politics differently. Don't fall into the trap of there's a dark art. It's actually critical for a leader to be able to think politically in order to move initiatives through an organization. Hope you found this useful, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.